Ready? Call the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Bruce Calhoun, case number 210938. Counsel appearance for the record.
Thank you, Your Honor. Scott Kozak on behalf of Mr. Calhoun. Today is the date and time set for an arraignment on a felony warrant. At this point, we will waive the formal reading, stand him mute, and ask the court to enter a not guilty plea.
Thank you, counsel. Mr. Calhoun, please state your name and address for the record.
Bruce Irwin Calhoun, 21205 Virginia Street, Southfield, Michigan, 48076.
Thank you, sir. We also need your phone number and email address.
I don't have an email,
Okay.
but I can give you my phone number, 248-790-7166.
Thank you. Mr. Calhoun, the court is going to enter a not guilty plea on your behalf. Your next court date will be December 20th, 2021 at 10 a.m. before Judge Nance. Because you're before the court pursuant to a felony charge, you have several basic rights. You have the right to have this matter resolved by judge or jury. You have the right to have the assistance of counsel in any subsequent proceedings. You have the right to have an attorney present for any questioning you consent to. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say orally or in writing can be used against you in court. You have the right to be represented by an attorney, and if you cannot afford an attorney, the court will appoint one for you. Do you understand your basic rights?
Yes.
Mr. Calhoun, do you plan on hiring your own attorney, or would you need court-appointed counsel?
Only court-appointed counsel, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Mr. Calhoun, are you currently employed?
Yes.
Where are you employed?
Calhoun Enterprises.
Okay. And how long have you been employed with Calhoun Enterprises?
20 years.
Are you paid weekly or bi-weekly, sir?
Weekly.
And how much are you bringing home each week?
$500.
The address that you provided to the court, sir, do you rent, own, room and board, live with someone?
Rent.
And how much is your rent?
$1,000 a month.
Okay. Are you married, single, divorced, separated?
Sing.
And do you have any minor children, any dependents?
Yes.
How many?
3.
Do you have any assets, sir, such as a bank account, stocks, bonds, a vehicle?
No.
Do you have any monthly obligations, such as child support, utility bills, cell phone bills?
Utility bills. Cell phone
The court
bills.
finds, sir, what was that? I'm sorry.
Cell phone and utility.
Got it. The court finds that you do qualify for court-appointed counsel. The court will appoint an attorney on your behalf. Mr. Dutcher, pretrial services, any information as it relates to bond?
Thank you, Your Honor. Stacey Dutcher, Pretrial Services. This was written by a coworker of mine. He came into custody, I believe, yesterday, and she was working on this case for a couple days for me. On the report, it says he's 42, but it looks like he's 41 years old. 5 children, 5, 6, 8, 10, and 14-year-old. He indicated to us he does not currently have custody of his children. Did provide the address that he gave you, 21205 Virginia Street in Southfield, Michigan, 48076. He did report to us that he's working for Calhoun Enterprises in Oak Park. It looks like when we spoke to his mom, she said that company was out of business, but that he was doing, he was helping his grandmother fix up and remodel homes. She's also verified that he's went to trade school. He denied the use of alcohol, legal drugs. I would indicate this is a felony drug matter. She gave you a complete copy of his criminal history, has at least one bench warrant, a traffic-related warrant out of the 36th District Court. It looks like he does have prior failed to appear history on his criminal history. Indicated on the report the charge is a felony, that he has at least 10 prior misdemeanor or felony convictions on his record, that he does have some violent convictions on his record, history of failing to appear, And for those reasons, pretrial services would respectfully recommend the defendant not be released on his own recognizance. If he's able to post your bond, she's asking for supervision by pretrial supervision, and that he not be allowed to use any alcohol or controlled substances. Thank you.
Thank you. Counsel, anything additional as it relates to bond?
Your Honor, I understand that the recommendation is not for a personal bond. I would ask for a nominal bond, something that he can make so he can get back out in the, I don't believe is a categorical danger to the community. What I think that pretrial services monitoring can account for anything that the court may have concerns about.
Thank you. Mr. Calhoun, the court is going to set the following bond conditions. You will be supervised by pretrial services, sir. What that means is you'll be provided a phone number. You will have 24 hours from the date of your release to call that number. If you do not call that number within 24 hours of your release, that is a violation of your bond. Do you understand the court?
Yes.
You're also not to consume any drugs or alcohol without a valid prescription. Do you understand the court?
Yes.
The court, having had an opportunity to review your criminal history, the information provided by Mr. Dutcher through pretrial services, also taken into consideration the information that was provided by the detective during the swear-to, and the information provided by your arraignment counsel. The court does note that while you do have a very lengthy criminal history, a lot of it is traffic related. However, there are some violent offenses, and as indicated, over 10 felonies. The court also notes that you have a history of failing to appear for court. And that you also have 2 outstanding warrants. One that is being taken care of today. The other is in 36th District, and the court notes that is a driving related matter. Taking that information into consideration, also the overall health, safety, welfare of the community, sir, the court is going to set your bond in the amount of $7,500 cash surety or 10%. So it's $750, sir, that you will have to post. This
Thank you.
concludes our hearing. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.